Hello to the collective and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the week of November 23rd to the 30th of 2020. Happy holidays, Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate that. Today I want to talk about a reading I did personally, quietly for the collective. I started out with the Gypsy Oracle deck and I decided to lay the masculine energy here and the feminine energy here. Now, this is not about male or female. This is about someone who, if you're more in your feminine, you're kind of more in that happy energy, that spiritual energy. And if you're in your masculine, you're trying to get things done, trying to accomplish things. So these messages may ebb and flow for each of you during this general reading. So I started out again with the Gypsy Oracle deck, and in the masculine side, at the beginning of this week, pardon me, I need to do my nails, we have sorrow. So we have a sad masculine who's thinking of energies of despair. Now the feminine, well, she's thinking about becoming a wife, coming into deeper commitment or partnership with the masculine. The feminine is working hard to serve, commit, provide for, dedicate herself to this Lord that is in her foundation. So when we looked at the foundation of the masculine, we saw energies of the sigh card. This is like sighing in awe. And right behind that, I laid a second card, sighing in awe of what it is you are hoping for. So what is it, masculine? Well, this masculine is reflecting on the past card of joyfulness. So they're feeling sorrowful and are thinking or are carrying thoughts of despair because they're reminiscing on the joyfulness of the past. Therefore, this masculine starts to hope for what? For communication. Is it from this feminine? Is it from another? So in the past position for the feminine, she's waiting, right? She's waiting to come into deeper commitment, partnership, contract, so she can move forward with the masculine. But the masculine is sad and feels energies of despair. So in the near future, the masculine will be with the merchant energies, planning some form of travel or movement, or thinking about the manifestation of some form of abundance, whatever abundance means to him. So he's able to, as he packs up and moves forward, to let go of this sorrow and despair, receiving communication in hopes of maybe there'll be joyfulness in the future like there was in the past. So the feminine, like we talked about, has the Lord energy. This could be someone older than them. This could just be the person she's with. And we have reunion, hoping to unite, to reunite, hoping maybe that love will spark a flame again for those who are in a relationship. So where we have the masculine wondering about a prophet, we have the feminine hoping for a deeper commitment and maybe even going into too deep of a thought. Will we come back together? Will we reunite after the masculine travels or moves towards some form of abundance? So I clarified the masculine here, who is sighing in awe of, I am hoping for some form of communication or paperwork whereby I can obtain some form of profit or joyfulness. And when I clarified those cards, we got the prison energies and the enemy. So laid in this direction diagonally, we have a masculine who's feeling stuck or trapped, hopeful of joyfulness tied to the past, dealing with sorrow and thinking about a letter, thinking about reaching out to someone, thinking about and hoping someone will reach out to them, this masculine. For this masculine needs to be careful, because with the enemy energies, those are energies of lies and deceit. Hopeful that they can be freed from a prison and move into the direction of some form of communication where they can profit or push beyond energies of sorrow back into joyfulness once again. So for the feminine, we have a masculine uniting, reuniting, and then thinking about some form of fortune. I am serving a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or a person, but I'm deep in thought here about commitments, partnerships, contracts, and fortune. Will I come together with someone? Reunite with someone where I can live with energies of fortune. So again, we have the masculine who's feeling imprisoned, sighing in awe at the joyfulness of the past, feeling hopeful of communication so that they can sneak away towards joyfulness once again. Where the feminine, she's finding a surprise here. I think Spirit is really nudging the feminine to not overthink, to put your passionate energy into a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, because I think that is what is going to draw some form of fortune to you. There's a surprise here for many. If this feminine is recognizing that the masculine here is feeling or is acting cold or closed off, she's going to have the strength of the priest energies to know right from wrong, good from bad, yes or no, moral or immoral. She's looking at the wife energy with the Lord. And he's closing off in hopes that he can find joyfulness to replace his sorrow. So in the masculine's outcome position by the end of November, we do have the masculine thinking about and or accomplishing some form of money or abundance. Packing up with a cold shoulder, going towards money in hopes of joyfulness tied to the past. And the feminine's like, here I am, I'm this wife. I'm serving, I'm giving, I'm providing, and maybe we can come back together and heal. So I brought in the tea leaf deck by Ray Hepburn, and right away Spirit wanted to speak of family matters with the seahorse energies. They wanted to speak of energies of success. The feminine feels as though if she can wait and continue to put time and effort in, that she will come out in a way that is healing and abundant. The masculine here, they may be the one who has the tiger and the broken bridge energy. They may be the one that chooses to take a risk and finds out that there is an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So maybe they went towards joyfulness, or they will this week. I'm feeling closer to the 30th. But someone else is feeling cold and closed off. So while he's dealing with his truth here, she's climbing towards success. So I asked for spiritual advice with 3 cards from The Message from Your Guides deck by James Van Praagh. So Spirit is telling this masculine to go out and inspire others, especially when you're feeling down. Bring that joyfulness into where you are at right now. And if you're having a hard time with negativity, ask Spirit to bless you with the highest, best outcome and trust that Spirit will indeed work on your behalf. What's most important here, I heard, was that you need to know your truth. For some of you, you may have received some form of information or advice from a friend. And maybe they shouldn't be trusted. Maybe this friend communicates with the masculine and makes him feel like he wants to sneak away from a situation, makes him feel like he is stuck or trapped. But the advice for the masculine is know your truth. So let's look. This is a newer deck, so I'm just going to quick look up my notes. Know your truth. Do what is in the highest, best good. Period. You will instinctively know, masculine, what is right for you. To thine own self be true. If it makes sense, then it's a yes. If it doesn't, then it's not right for you. For we have a masculine by the end of November thinking about money, and the feminine is looking at that money, and she's carrying energies of a bit of an ego here because she has wealth. She's stepping into a new experience, and she's overcoming obstacles by taking a vacation, connecting with people who really do fulfill her. So the feminine is being told to give without expectation, to give without the expectation of receiving anything in return, right? Love is about patience and kindness. And follow the golden rule. So even though this feminine is realizing the truth maybe of where the masculine stands, treat others as you would like to be treated and continue to give with an open heart without the expectation of receiving anything in return. For the feminine here at the end of November is starting to realize that you are indeed here for a reason. There's something within the feminine that they are working on or towards. And they're realizing that because they made the highest, best decisions in their journey, they're the ones that are receiving some form of success. So the haystack energy says, karma, you will reap what you sow. One way or another. Doing the right thing is when Spirit will take you and guide you into the highest, best chapter of your life that you have never experienced before. A path that is successful, a path that is joyful, a path that makes a family strong. And for others, know your truth, not what someone else is trying to tell you. Instead, take that sorrow, despair, and feeling trapped or stuck, and instead journey into the direction of others where you can inspire, where you can help, where you can contribute. For that's positive karma to begin with. Always doing the highest, best thing on your behalf and on the behalf of others, right? The truth will set you free. Speaking your truth puts everyone on the same page, right? So everybody knows where we are headed next. And if we're unfulfilled, having the strength to communicate that. Four of thought. Yeah, so there's not a lot here about action. It's about sitting in nature, listening for guidance from your angels, male or female, and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing any situation will not provide the answers you are seeking. Consider taking a vacation, like we talked about with the feminine, or just a small break to rejuvenate and become clear as to what your next steps should be. For when we deal with difficulties, those are sometimes our best stories. We can take what we've learned, step in the highest, best path on behalf of everyone, and then share that beautiful decision with those whom are lost. By the end of November, a lot of people are going to see things much more clearly. So, should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. I'm also starting to do live Zoom readings, which is a half-hour reading for $75. So happy holidays, take care, and God bless.